Hi everybody, this is Pramita here, and this is a kind of an Etsy update. So these two lace tote journals are currently listed in my shop. I mean, when you see this video, they're already listed. Because I couldn't do the video ahead of time, I just went ahead and listed them before. So what I have here is these journals are inspired by Stamperia's House of Roses paper pack. You must be knowing this. The name of this paper pack. It has been I think 2-3 years back, but I had this paper pack and I kept on hoarding it until I thought that I would be using some of the papers sparingly. So I made these two journals. They're very similar, but they are not exactly same. The theme is more or less kind of summer floral garden, the usual type that I do. And yeah, and they each of them come with their individual lace tote sort of thing, and they have been made using vintage, and some are not vintage laces and fabrics, lace fabrics also. So I'll just walk you through the entire the tote first. So here I'm going to go through this first. They both have their respective names. So this is called You Are Always in My Heart. It is stamped on a piece of fabric, and then I've collaged it on laces and then added it over here. And over this one, this is a vintage tablecloth, and then this is a vintage doily that you can see. Again, some vintage lace over here, material, some dress material sort of thing. This is a vintage doily that you can see. I hope you can, yeah. This is a part of a vintage doily, and then when I turn this, again you'll see some vintage doily over here. This one is also a vintage lace doily that I had. And then these are not so vintage. Again, this one is a vintage lace. So it's a mix of vintage and new laces, and each of them have a little bit of ruffly bit at the bottom. I thought that this looked pretty nice. So this one has one at the front like this, and this one has one at the back. Like at the back there's another one, and they have been based on a piece of fabric. I mean, the laces are like collaged on a piece of fabric, which is not vintage, of course, because then I was worried whether they would just give away. So let me take this out. So this is the actual journal. So this one says You're Always in My Heart, and inside you can see it is the fabric that I've used. So this is, I have done it inside out. I mean, the right side is on the inside, and then I've collaged on the wrong side, and then this is how it looks. And what I feel nice is this is a standard size traveler's notebook, so if you're traveling somewhere, you can carry the entire thing with you, with your writing tools and all. And this has like a designated place, so it's not going to go anywhere. And here is the closure. It has been lined with different laces, as you can see. So, and both of them are different in the sense that their collages are different, the fabric I've used is different, but they also have a lot of similarities. When I explain that one also, you'll see how similar they are, yet they are very different. They have their own identities. So this is called You Are Always in My Heart, and they are listed as You're always in my heart, and the other one says You Make Me Smile. So this is You're Always in My Heart. So I'm going to take off the closure. The closure is also a little bit different. It has this this is like a journal card, postcard sort of thing with a pocket. This has a journal the spool sort of thread winder sort of journal card tied with some netted material. Here is the inside. This page is from House of the Roses, and this is attached to the spine with a fabric, and then I have a lace covering on top. So this is that. And okay. So this is the inside. So it's pretty sturdy, and this is a very thick cardstock that I've used. This is, I think, 300 GSM, and then I have layered that with this cardstock stamp area paper because I felt the covers should be a little bit sturdier. Because you know, if you travel along or if you carry it along, it might not bear the pressure of the ephemera and the different pages and stuff like that. So that was the whole idea. So this is the first thing that I did. I added a you know, postcard. So these are actually some postcards that I have in my stash. These are my personal collection, and what I did was I just scanned them and I've used them. So that is that. So here I've added a little butterfly label that I already have in my shop, and this is a journal card that I made using some images and florals. This was a scrap I had, and then I added these are all from my stash. This is from MyPorchPrints, but the others are from my stash, and the background is from the Sepia collage papers that I have in my shop. This is from MyPorchPrints. I've had these papers for a while, so I wanted to use them up actually. This is a journal card with collage. This is I think in my fussy cut flowers, and this label is from Purple Blooms. So there's a mix of all sorts of things you can see. So this is a half page sort of thing, and this is a tuck spot. Done some little labels, some collage cards. These were all made from Masterboard collages, so you get to use up your scraps also. Again, this is a fussy cut from the pink florals that I have in my shop, so you can do that. So I've added a label, nothing much. It's a mix of all sorts of papers. There's plenty of writing space, and also if you want to add photos and stuff like that, you can do that. So this is a book page. It's an old book I have, and what I've done is I have you know, strengthened the stitching part of the book with some masking tape because I didn't want this to tear away. Each of the journals have a lace page. So this is a vintage tablecloth piece that I had, and I've added that as a page. This image is from Artsology. She had these collage sheets in her shop, so I used them. This is from the Purple Blooms collection. I have used some lace scraps, and then I've backed it up with, I think this is I'm not sure. Oh, this is from Journal Boat, some kit she has. Okay, and then some half pages. Here I have a little tuck spot sort of thing. I've just added a label. This was just a scrap, and I've kept it like that, just to bring out that greenish bluish color. Some lace tab, and then some half page, some doily. This is a page from I think Industrial Grunge. I think this is from MyPorchPrints, and here I have a pocket. So what I've done is I have layered some elements over here just to give them a little bit of interest. This is from MyPorchPrints. Now I don't remember the name of the kits because I've had them for so long, so I don't know if I'll be able to remember them correctly, so I would rather refrain from misguiding you people. So again, I've done a little bit of a collage. This I think is from DG and SVG Designs, again Miss Tracy Fox, and this is a butterfly I had in my stash, just that. So again, some Masterboard collage journal cards, a little bit of lace, and this goes in here, a little bit of gray satin ruffle and side tuck. So this is a music page, and So there was a phone call, so I had to get that. Sorry for that delay. Anyways, so this is the music paper page, and just a little bit of collage on the pockets. And here I have some journal card, a tag, sorry. Again, I've done a little bit of collage. This is a label from my shop, and this is from, I think it's from Janie B Journals. On this page we have an envelope with a window, and this is the journal card that came with the House of Roses kit, so I've kept it like so. And I've just added a little bit of acetate here. I've just added this label. This closes up, again a little bit of label and a collaged journal card. So this is from the grungy collage and label set that I have in my shop, and a label butterfly from my stash. Again, this is another Masterboard collage journal tag, you can say, and I've created again a little bit of panel. The backing, the background paper is from Prima, and I thought it went well with the color scheme, and then I've added this bunch of tulips. This is the center, so this is from the House of Roses. And then when you turn this, there is another bunch of tulips, again same kind of pocket. And this is another collage that I've done. This is also from my shop, the Fussy cut flowers in pink and red, I guess. And I just wanted this to pop out a little, so I added a little tea stained background, just so that it is more visible. Some tulle ribbon. This pocket, again the same thing, I've just done a little bit of layering, and this is from Journal Boat, this journal card. This is side tuck, again some Masterboard collage journal tags. I do have quite a lot of these in my stash. I need to work on them, embellish them a little bit. So if you are interested in watching the process, which I can share, no worries. So I'll definitely try and do that. If you are interested, then please comment below in case you want to see me embellish these Mastercard collage journal cards and tags. So this one, what I did was I was working on some digitals, and I just printed this out, created this sheet. It's not from any specific kit, I just was playing around, So I had this scrap and I decided to use this. So this is kind of a mini notebook, and this goes inside this pocket. Again, I've done a little bit of layering, as you can see. That industrial grunge paper, and some doily, some half sheets, some tuck spots. So this is from Journal Boat. Some lace, and this is a satin silk ribbon. This is a stacked pocket sort of thing, you can say, double pocket. So this one is there, and these are all made from scraps, the pockets and stuff. So even if you don't have a lot of paper lying around, you can definitely make these. So some journal cards. This is from MyPorchPrints, and this is just a collage that I did from scraps. This is from Art Zoology that I talked about. Some vintage lace, some book page, some blank page, again some collage that I did, some journal card from Journal Boat. This is a tiny envelope that I made, and this was using one of the templates that I have in my store. So I've lined it with some paper. I have not put anything inside, neither have I closed it. So if you want, you can use it in any other way you like, or you can just add something and then close it down. That's totally up to the person who gets it. So here I have a stacked pocket of sorts. So again, 3 pockets, 1, 2 and then it's 3. So this is actually, I think this is an altered envelope. No, this is not an altered envelope. This is just 3 stacked pockets that I made. So this is one journal card, this is another one, and then there are these two which are basically very small. These are from MyPorchPrints. This one I don't remember, and this is from a cardstock paper I had. And at the back there is another journal card, again I've done a little bit of layering, and this one is actually an ephemera pouch sort of thing that I've added. This is just loosely added. You have a paper clip that's attaching this. So I did a little bit of collage, and the paper I used is from Paper Daisy Journals. So here what I have is a bunch of ephemera. So here you have 2 pockets. Again, I've done a little bit of collage layering, you can say. And here there is one large tag and one envelope that goes into this. So this is actually movable, but if you want, you can glue it if you so want. But I thought that keeping it movable was more convenient. This is a journal card. There's a journal card inside. So this is a envelope sort of thing. Just a second. Okay, so that goes inside the bigger pocket. Okay, so if you want, you can keep the lid like this. So I'm going to keep it like this, and then you have another tag which I have collaged, as you can see, which goes in here at the back. And I like this field notes kind of thing peeking through. And at the back what you have is again 2 pockets. This one is okay, so this one I've done a little bit of collage. This was pretty blank like this. This was made from the cardstock pattern paper that I had, I think a scrap of. So what I did, I added some label from my shop. Again, these florals are also in my shop, and this is a tag that I added, and then some doily, and I added this word flourish. I don't remember the name of the shop I got this from. Probably this was a freebie from Calico Collage, and this tag is from MyPorchPrints. This is also a freebie. So when you buy things, you usually receive certain interesting things that you can use, definitely. So here they are like this, and then you get a bunch of tiny stuff that you can layer. You can use them as in your ephemera, or you just keep them as decorations. That's it. So I'm going to be putting these down. Most of them are from the paper pack, but like this one I don't remember. Most probably this is from MyPorchPrints. And this goes in here. This is from my stash, and this is a fussy cut that I had from a cardstock pattern paper. And this, what I've done is, this is paper clipped. This is a rose gold colored paper clip, and then you close this up. So this is how it's looking. This is the back. So this is how it's looking, and it's called You Are Always in My Heart. So I'm going to close this later on. Let's move on to the other one. It's going to take forever, it seems. So this one is called You Make Me Smile. So again, a bunch of vintage, not so vintage laces. Like this is a vintage piece of vintage doily, so is this. And then this one is also vintage lace. Then this one is also vintage lace. When I turn this again, you'll see this is vintage lace. This is also a part of vintage doily. So it's a mishmash of things. This is also vintage lace. And in this one, the ruffle that I've added below, it's actually a lace ruffle. The one that I shown before didn't have a ruffle as such. I had just added the lace below. So this one's tie is also a little bit different. This tie is on one single side. That's okay. Like as I said, they are not identical. and but they are same. They have many similarities. You make me smile. This one says you make me smile. So tongue tied. So I was feeling very sleepy today. I don't know why. So this journal is like so. This also has a postcard sort of at the front, and this also have a the spool sort of thing. These images are from previously it was called Antique Papery. Now it's called French Lemon Studio, I guess. I don't know if these are available. I hope they are, but sometimes Sherry likes to retire things up. So this is how it's looking. Again, a little label from my shop and little bit of collage. So in this one I have used some flower fairy images also from a book. So these are that. This page is from Art Zoology, and some collage pockets. As I said, I've used some book page images of flower fairies. This one has the same like some ephemera, and this is also an envelope, but it has a different orientation. So that one you had seen sideways, this one is topways. Oh, I would put it this way, yeah, because I want this rose to show through. And again, some lace over here. Then some half page done. Over here we have a side tuck. This is also made from Masterboard Collage Sheets, so that goes in here. At the back again, Masterboard Collage tag, it says Journey, and then we have some doily. This is from MyPorchPrints. This is from the Purple Bloom collection that I have in my shop. I have used some of the tags in both the journals, and I've done a little bit of collage also. This is also from pink and red fussy cut florals from my shop. This label, I don't know, I don't remember where is it from. Some office ephemera type pages, and then we have some half pages. Here we have another tag. Again, I've done a little bit of collage, not collage, layering you can say. Here also added some layers, some lace ruffles. Here is another pocket, and I need to put something. I had something going on, I don't know where did it go. So I'll definitely check and I'll add something, otherwise I'll forget. I'll add something right away. So we're going to be adding this probably, and stitch or not all around, otherwise I'll simply forget. So here I've done some layering. This was already there. I added the floral element and the lace and the label, and this is a double pocket. So this is one pocket, and this is the other pocket where I'm going to put this tag in later on off camera. Here is a lace page, again some industrial grunge kind of page. This pocket is a lot of collage layering, some labels, some butterfly, and here we have more layering, some florals, some labels. These are all from my shop. The labels are the Botanical Grunge collage and label sheets, and the floral is from the pink and red florals. So this is some vintage book page. Again, you can see they are not identical. The book pages are different. They don't have the similar orientation of pockets also. This is the center of the journal, and again I've used some Prima papers to create pockets, and I've layered the pockets with some floral elements and stuff like that. So these are from MyPorchPrints. They go in as journal cards. I really liked how this turned out, the watering can with the flowers, the butterfly. Love this. And then some blank pages. There's lots of writing spaces. here is another journal card. Again, I've added this floral element and the number. Some industrial grunge. This is the lace page. This was actually another Masterboard tag that I had collaged on. Added some doily pieces and then, added this butterfly also. Some cardstock pattern paper that I've added as tag. This goes in here. Lots of collage cards are in these two journals. This is like a little fold out notebook sort of thing with a top tuck. They have around more than 25 journal cards and tags, and I'll see if I can add a few more. So again, as I said, this one has more of a flower fairy sort of theme because as I said, you make me smile. Again, I've done a little bit of layering on the pocket with this bucket full of flowers, labels and tags sort of thing, some lace trim over here, ruffle, some page from MyPorchPrints, doily, half page. This is a book page, and again this one is the same notebook sort of thing that I did. This is the pocket, and then at the back there's another pocket. Here's a butterfly, and this is another tag that I added. This one, this journal card is from Journal Boat. This goes inside this pocket. Some half page, again some ruffle and then some lace that I added. And here is the back part where there's one tuck, and here is a tag that has been made into a pocket. And then we come towards the last part, that is the ephemera pouch that it comes with, because I created this ephemera pouch. Again, as I say, I have not added any pockets at the back, and also I felt that if you have a pouch, you can stuff this with more ephemera if you want, and you can have some ephemera on the go. That's the whole idea. So again, small journal tags that you can use. This is also, I've done some collage. This is the envelope. So you have some journal card that goes in, and then this closes up. Okay, and then this is another journal tag. Here is another journal tag that goes in. And the basic papers are from Paper Daisy, and then I have collaged a little bit butterflies and flowers and stuff like that. So this is another journal collaged card that I did, journal tag. I added all these labels, and these are from my postage stamp ephemera collection. They are so usable, I mean, at least to me. If you do not have access to real stamps, or even if you do not want to use the real stamps, you can always use stamps like this, and in a minute your projects become so different. Again, this envelope was looking a little bit blank to me, so I added this floral element and this label. Love this. So this is how it's looking, and this is the back, and here is the little rose gold paper clip, which is like a charm. You can move around, and you can even attach this with your bulb pin and add it to any part of your journal. So this is You Make Me Smile, which has more of the flower fairy elements in it. The other one is more neutral, so they are a little bit different, as I said. And the inside of this one is so adorable, little bud sort of thing. So yeah, so these two are listed in my shop. I'll post all the links below in the description box, so if you feel like, you can go and see whether you like it or not. So these are the two that I have finished creating. It took me a while, but anyways, it was really worth it. So here are my two journals. You are always in my heart and you make me smile. So when you're checking this out, you will find an option in the listing itself, so you choose according to that, and then you'll be able to see what is what. So thank you everybody for watching this. Bye, have a great day.